What's good, guys? You are on the Link Up once again. And of course, it's about to be super, super amazing. Look, man, every single episode we release, we always find a way to top it up with the next guest and the next guest and the next guest. And today, it's a whole nother level. How do I introduce this particular man? Yeah, when you talk about having hit records, over 50 trillion. Collaborations, 60 billion. Awards and all, he has done absolutely fantastic ever since he broke out into the Nigerian music scene. Ladies and gentlemen, Zlatan, my guy, how are you?
I'm okay, I'm chilling, I'm soft.
Nice. You seem very soft. You seem very, very soft. It's nice to have you here, bro. I want to make reference to the first time I ever met you, which was like in 17 or 18? I think 18. It was the moment you premiered. You were going to have a first headline concert, I think at the Africa Shrine, thereabout.
True.
Then you also released Killing Them. It was a day after you put it out. The official premiere and all of that stuff. And for me, looking at it from my perspective, from that till now has been non-stop hit records. I mean, some controversies down the line, however you want to put it, but it's all positive. And yes, obviously, you're way richer now. How does that make you feel? Do you ever sit back and just look at your entire career and have an overview of where you're coming from?
Obviously, with the growth and everything, there's actually enough to be grateful for. Like you said, since 2017 to like right now, the journey has been crazy, sweet. There's some downtimes along the line, but so far, I'm grateful to God for everything He has done.
Let's talk about the downtimes. I feel like a lot of artists deal with it's more mental than physical for them, especially when the downtimes happen. It's more about emotions and how some people might have treated them or how certain situations are not going their way and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So how do you get out of such situations?
Depending on the people you have around yourself, is how quick you'll be able to like get out of downtime sometimes. So the kind of people I have around me are people that they don't see me the way outsiders see me. The people that
How do they see you? How do you think they see you?
You know, the way people outside see me is totally different from the way my real ones, like the people very close to me. The people close to me see me as Dio. Why the outside I just see Zlatan. You understand? So
what's the difference between Dio and Zlatan?
Yes, Zlatan is that guy from Echoo that blue, and just from afar, there are a lot of assumptions due to one or two things they can put together. You can put together for either on Instagram or Twitter or on the news. Listen to the song. Like that is like the normal me that just wants to like enjoy the personal life that I have, like be able to like do the things I want and not do it for people.
Do you think that there are certain moments where we get a mix of both? Because I mean, I want to make reference to your social media in particular. One of the reasons why a lot of people love you the way they do is they see how real and also how happy and carefree, well, against negativity, obviously. You're just doing what you want. Being happy, basically. And I think that gravitates people towards you a lot more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So which is that? Is that you being
That's me. But I'm saying from the outside perspective now, the way they see me, I'm living the Dio life. So they see the Zlatan. They don't know the Dio part. Yeah. So I'm saying the people close to me, very close to me, they know when it's time to work, it's Zlatan. But when we're home, and then when with these challenges and everyone needs each other to like be okay, the mental health part, and then that's dire.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you this particular question. I saw this online. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah.
And please tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Say amen.
Amen.
So, according to a certain site online, you are worth $4 million. Is that true or false? Or is it more? Because you be like a person will be saying, not fake it till you make it. Yeah, there's a rap line that says fake it till you make it. When you make it, act like you don't have it. So yeah. Is it true? Are you worth $4 million or is it more?
How much is $1 million right now? Then
$1 million is about
600 and something million naira.
Yeah, 600 million naira.
Yo, I don't know how much I want to. I just
no, it's not possible. But my brother, it's not possible.
Bro,
if you say you don't know how many songs you have in your catalog, that's understandable. But this money we're talking about.
$4 million.
Yeah. $4 million is about 6 times 4, 24. That's
you get anywhere you want to make I donate money put.
I know they find make you donate money on my brother. No, it's not. No, now hard work you work now.
I need the money for where you did.
Yeah, now so is it 4 or is it more?
Why you want?
My brother, I know I ask you all those things. Answer this one.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to.
Is it more? Or is
my
it
net
less?
worth.
Is it more than 4 million or is it less? That's all I need. I don't need a figure.
Well, I don't. Why do you want to?
Why is it wrong?
You're putting me in the middle, bro. I don't want to disclose that. I don't want.
You're smiling like
I don't get money.
You see?
I look up to God.
That's what rich people say. Oh my God. Okay. That's it. Now, just to touch on the background a bit, to touch on it just a little bit. I know you've said this countless times at different places and in different interviews. It feels like you're repeating it. But the reason why I ask some of these questions is for a holistic view of what things really are for human beings, right? We have realistic conversations about these people, about you guys, and how you've experienced things and stuff, right? So if you were to summarize growing up, your social background, to the point where you decided, you know what, I'm going to make music for a living. Just to summarize it, how would you do that for me?
Literally, I was born in my 12, where I grew up in Echoo, Agbede. I was born into a family of 6. I'm the first son.
6 children or?
Yeah, 6 in total. Yeah, 4 kids. I'm the first son. I have an elder sister and then 2 junior brothers. Grew up in Echoo, like, not average, but like my parents are like girls' food to eat, and we're like going to private school in Echoo. Going to private school in Echoo, you can't be like going to private school in Lekki or Magodo, you get it?
Yeah.
So I grew up like with less motivations around me because of the things I see. Like I don't really get to see a lot of things growing up. But thank God then like we were watching TV and we knew like 1 or 2 few things. Growing up was crazy. It wasn't that easy, like wasn't proper for me.
One of your hit records is one of my favorite. It's called Osanle.
Yeah.
Does that apply to actual reality in your situation, or was it just a record?
Reality, because literally every of my songs was like, this is just definitely what I see around me that I put I lay out in my song. So living in the Uden was crazy. It wasn't that easy. I was not gonna do music, but my parents are pastors. So I know the basic things. I drum in church, so I just know what it feels like to be on a beat. So when in 2011, I failed WAEC and I wasn't able to go to school immediately.
Why did you fail WAEC?
Because I did play, but when
Real life. Why did you fail WAEC?
I don't too savvy book like that. I don't too savvy mathematics. I failed mathematics and accounting.
Really?
So I couldn't. So I couldn't.
So you're a commercial student?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I could not further that year. So I was just sitting down at home. I always wanted to.
So what were you doing the whole year? Till the next WAEC?
So I was basically supposed to play for Barcelona. All my dream in my life was to play for Barcelona.
Yes, now you sabi play ball. We did see all those your Astro Top football clips.
So I was trying every possible means to see what I could picture it then, that the future of the way Nigeria Football Association and everything, the way it was going.
Were you signed to any top league?
No, I was playing for one local team in my old then. So even my parents didn't know I was playing. I used to go after school.
Oh wow.
And then play and then sneak back home. So when I failed WAEC, I was gonna sit down at home for 1 year. So out of nowhere, one of my friends just came one day and then played his record to me and said he has a new song out. And then I was like, yo, I've never seen you singing in my whole entire life. Like, how did you guys record the song? I haven't been to the studio before, so I was asking him, did you record on the phone or did you use tape or something? I said, then if you can sing, then me too, I can sing. The next time you're going to the studio, I'm going to go with you. I never had intention of doing music.
And then it just happened from there?
Yeah, it just happened out of just going to the studio for the first time.
Would you owe that to your competitive nature as a person? Because, your guy did it and you're like, if you can do it, then me, I feel do it.
Yeah, basically, definitely. Whatsoever any human being can do in life, as long as the person doesn't have to add, there's possibility anything is possible. So seeing him that I was dropping vocals and I could listen to it, and I said to myself, let's go to the studio. Recorded the first song, wasn't making sense. I took it home, everyone was gassed, they were happy. My brother took it to his school. Some guests started messaging me on To Go saying they like my song. Started treating me like the Wizkid of
Food superstar,
you get it? So from there, my parents didn't know I was sneaking out with DJ Fokati to go to shows in the hood. Before they wake up in the morning, before morning devotion time, I was sneaking back. And then they won't know that I've gone to make music. From there, I had to stay home for 2 years, 3 years doing that. And then I got...
Before we even get to... You see, you mentioned DJ Fokati. There's a whole long conversation from that angle. But before we do that, do you know how to play Jaga?
No. It's going to be my first time.
Really?
We only roll dice.
We can roll your dice in your pocket. Okay, so as far as I know, basic rules, 1, 2, 3, 4, you don't touch. Anything other than this, you can take out. And then once it crumbles, that's it.
Is there a bet on it?
Yes, we're going to place... you want to place a financial bet?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. What's your call?
I'm going to go with your own.
Your words, you don't tell us what your was, but we know it's $4 million and above. So, yeah, my company will pay. So how much do you want to go?
Now, I want you to be the one
so
that...
This is what I would rather do. Instead of money, I would rather, if you lose, I'm going to ask you any question of my choosing. Personal choosing.
And it's gonna be on. It's gonna be recorded.
No, I'm joking. No, this is it. You will all EchooRoom a song.
Let's just play without betting.
Okay, cool. All right. So while we're playing, we'll just have more conversations about it. Now, you go first. You're the guest. Just pick out any piece from any part, but you need to be strategic because only crumble. All right. So let's go.
Where do you start from?
Anywhere. So talk about DJ Fokati.
Why you shouting? Why you shouting?
All right, so talking about DJ Fokati.
You don't know where to start from.
And a couple other people. Now, there's a certain amount of people that we know from you. Right. My brother, I hear the question.
Okay.
There's certain people we know with you to be your friends, right? Pokoli, DJ Fokati, and a couple of other, private people that maybe aren't celebrities at the moment. These two ones they play.
So they don't tell me now.
No go make sense if I lose it. Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey.
This whole thing they don't.
Hey, don't fall. Bro, you're cheating.
No, I feel like
You're cheating.
Yes. So tell me about DJ Fokati.
DJ Fokati?
Yeah. And how you guys met and how you guys got to where you are.
Nah, DJ Fokati, I think what made us friends was something happened and then we had to beat ourselves up in the hood. And then,
you guys fought?
Yeah, that was how we became friends.
Really? Who won? Be honest, no lie.
No, there is no that kind of fight.
Maybe one-on-one.
Now one-on-one, but
now one-on-one.
I know they go eventually old
separate.
Yes, now.
But to be honest,
I can't remember what happened. Maybe it was about a phone or something or an argument, but he used to live the next street from my house. And then we had that fight, and after that we settled and then we became friends. And I discovered that we were going to the same church, Redeem.
Who blew up first?
Yeah, we became friends.
Was he a DJ at that time?
No, he wasn't a DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was an hairstylist then. He used to cut hair. It was an hairstylist. I wasn't doing music before, so immediately I started rapping, and he used to give me backup. I'll go to shows, dance. We have some routine dance that we used to dance, and then so fast forward to when I decided I want to start taking music serious.
Seriously?
And he just decided that I wanted to start doing DJ as well. If I want to do music.
All these was happening. All these were happening in
EchooRoom. Yeah, I get it.
How did you? How did you and Pokoli meet?
If DJ Fokati, I'm not done with DJ Fokati now.
Okay.
So we from there we started DJ, and then we started carrying each other along as I started making the music. Then we came we left the hood together and they started pushing our dream. It was my DJ.
Oh, your official?
Yeah, it was my official DJ. So as I was doing it, we were carrying each other along to right now, yeah.
Which is great. That's absolutely fantastic. I mean, Fokati is a celeb. You get money from all these shows and everything else, to be honest. And that's the DJ. Now, the other person we know with you is Pokoli.
Yeah.
How did you guys know each other? Because what I believe it is if you're from Ikorodu, Pokoli is from Agege. Or where?
No, Pokoli is from Ojo.
Ojo?
Yeah. Ojo Alaba.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally can't remember. I don't know.
How did you guys meet?
I think he danced to one of my songs.
Really?
Yeah, and then can't remember why I posted this video, and then someone now sent me money that wants to give him money, sent me a message. So the person sent me the money.
How much was the money?
I think it was 100,000 then or so.
No, really?
So the person sent me the money to give to him. So I now messaged him, say, we linked up, I should come see him. I gave him the money. That was when Zanku Lego was.
Yeah, yes, now.
And then we now made a dance video. And then.
How did the friendship start?
Well, I don't want to go deep into. And we
not fight too.
We don't fight. We don't fight. It came from there, start linking up, start going to shows together, and we ended up even living together, and then
ended up living together. Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you're hiding something because if he was a dancer. You awarded him 100,000 naira.
I didn't award him. Someone gave him.
Someone did through you, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes. You could have also not given him, as some other people they do. To be honest, I know people. I actually know people who have done that consistently. You know, all of that stuff, and then you guys ended up leaving together.
Yeah,
that's deep. I don't think anyone knows that. Does anyone know?
Yeah, everyone. Yeah. If you follow up from 2018, 19, you would know that. Yeah, we were living together. Yeah,
and that time you don't get money already.
Yeah. Everybody don't get money.
What is it about not? What is it about not showcasing your wealth or your financial status? Yeah. Why?
Nothing actually.
I feel like it's a conscious. I feel like it's just you.
It's just our community in America. People get like you in like Western world. Advanced world. If you, there's nothing bad when you buy something and you showcase it or you post it. But me, maybe say I get like something people from me could do. Maybe say my guys, I do my video. Say, oh, Dio, wait till they saw mama. You don't share about Dio. You don't share mama. You have me shows me kill happen. I do bet. You understand? So like, there's
but that shouldn't exactly govern that, because also say, like personally, when Davido did the birthday thing, the about 200 million and above, and he gave it to charity, I was upset. I won't lie. I said it on my show then. I'll say it now. I was upset because I felt like he should have kept the money because he deserves the money. Every single person don't send the money at some point or the other. They don't touch their life. Jonze, what I mean? So with the same situation with you. Did you not work for your money? Yes, you did.
Yeah, I understand, but you not.
You
understand? Yeah, but so like. That's why I say, like, I'd rather just live that dire life. And then, not that I don't drive the cars, not that I don't like, but I don't think, like, it's until I come and, like, brag about it and say, I just bought this. I just, like, when I started, it was, I think I still posted, like, one or two cars and then, but, bro, we've moved, like, we're not buying anything or trying to, like, I'm not trying to like hide God's blessing, but at the same time, there's no like I don't need to buy a car and then come and say I just buy a car before I start driving my car. Like I just buy my car, drive my car. If I see a house I like, I buy. I don't necessarily need to call everyone to tell me congratulations before I feel okay that I just acquired something.
I don't they do the math small car. So at least maybe like 30, house or something.
Like, bro.
House at least like 300.
Never enter $1 million.
That's about 1 million. You don't reach $1 million now. If you put the car. Okay,
but cool. I don't wait up for $1 million.
Okay.
$100 million I want.
You see?
They're not waiting 1 year. $100 million.
Now you get to account.
Bro, you don't need to go another place again. From what now? You go my account. I say I want $100 million.
Oh, what? Okay.
Wait, I'm making I don't go carry this $100 million apart now. I go to the cost. I beg, I don't.
What is the meme? $100 million.
I beg.
Okay, it's your turn to play.
I never play.
You never play.
I bro. $100 million. For me, they're gonna say how they joke now. Yeah, they work.
It's in a damage control. Wise man. Daniel Wise.
I know why the blessing I need
That's great. But it go as it go, right? We love it. Okay. Now, as an artist in Nigeria, you are one of the few that have been successful off hip hop. Either we like it or not. It was a consistent argument at the earlier side of your career, if you were a rapper or not. And I said you are a rapper 100%. Well, at the time, Even till now, I still think you're a rapper.
Mm.
Well, how would you describe yourself first before we get into?
Yeah, but I started off with like rap. Like most of the I prefer conscious music. I like when I'm able to like express myself. Like when I was coming up, my friends used to call it suffer song. Like they'll say you like suffer song too much. Like trying to always motivate people in the
in the words, Zlatan.
Ó ti jábọ́.
Yeah, Oluwa.
Ó ti jábọ́.
Oluwa.
Can you put it back?
I'm not putting it back, man.
Bro, you're lost.
Father Lord.
Bro, just remove this thing. You're lost. Don't do, bro.
They say you are singing suffer song.
Yeah.
So what did they say about your suffer song?
You just cut out this thing. Now person want to please. I mean, bend down. It's not straight again now. It's supposed to be straight, Abi. No mean.
But it's a small piece.
But wait, it's supposed to be straight and then you remove it. But now you've scattered everything.
So, what's going to happen next?
Bro. I'll show you. No. Solid. All right. So let's continue.
Yeah, so you say you were making some fun music.
Yeah, they say also like my friends like say, you're making self a song. Like, I just like to like rap on the beat whereby you can listen to the words that I'm saying. So apparently, like that was the early part. But it was until when I started Zanku that I started listening to it. So whatever some people say
on the songs.
Yeah, that's why. Whatever
hip hop.
Yeah, the hip hop. So people but people just, as you know how it is, they just assume because I'm singing now that they don't like see the rap part and like the verses. You see, when I make song, I sing.
Yeah.
On the hook and chorus.
So would you call yourself a rapper or a singer?
Definitely, 100% a rapper. I never used to like sing properly, but I had to like sing when I actually saw how it is going, and I know that I just have to like sing. Although it wasn't really easy. Like the early stages of my career, I always have to like get someone to take my chorus for me and then do the verses. But before I patterned myself to like know how to like
deliver.
Yeah.
Now you were trending for the longest on
I look like
bet if I don't chop now.
I look like best really loose so yeah. I look like best really loose so yeah.
Okay. Now, what's it called?
Oh shit, can you lule?
Okay. As an artist, you are governed by mostly what your creative space dictates, right? And then there are also demands from your music consumers, right? How do you navigate that process? Because it's one thing for you to create what you're creating. It's another thing for you to finish and listen to it and say, now this one go enter, now this one go stop. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like basically sometimes you don't know till like you put them out, and then sometimes you have the feeling. Like literally, whenever I'm making a song, I make it for myself first. As long like I'm okay, like I need to feel it first, and then before I dish it out to the masses, I have to like literally love it. Because if I don't love it, I don't think I'll ever put it out if I don't love it. So like, I just need to feel it, and then we're good to go. And yeah, just send it out.
All right. Another conversation is about how a lot of these multinationals, in terms of record distribution companies, have come into the country, right? Either you like it or not. Some have been brilliant enough or intelligent enough to put a Nigerian at the helms of affairs, and some have done otherwise and whatever. I'm sure you have been able to. You have been a beneficiary of one of these companies or worked with some of these companies as
Definitely.
well, right? What do you think about it? Do you think it has increased saturation in terms of release of records?
The world is evolving. What was happening last year is not what's going to be happening this year, and then what's happening this year is not what's going to be happening next year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's because of the distribution companies that is increasing the releases. It's just because every other person now knows one producer or the other that can make music, and then that can make them beats, and knows that Instagram is, you can like post on Instagram, and then from 20 comments you can get 50
So you don't
comments.
think it's about distribution? You think it's more social media?
It's not just social media. Like, people is the greatness that people are seeing in people like me, people like Whiskey, people like Davido, people like Bonaboy, people like Bella Shmurda, like both like people from the street, most especially people from the street, people like Olamide, like me when I was coming up, I could I was literally looking at Olamide, I could like tell how he did it from Eniduro, like as a ghetto boy, like I saw the growth, I was following up, and I saw the way everything changed for him, and I said, yo, if this can happen for this person, and I saw the way, so I like made that like a point of contact. So that's how a lot of people out there that actually want to like that has passion for music are seeing it. They've seen how anyone can just blow off Instagram. They've seen how people can just post and then get record deals. So people like are awake. So it doesn't have to do with the distribution deal. Because you can even like, without this distribution, like this international deal, there's still places where you can just upload your songs online and then people still get access to it. So I don't think that's the reason why releases are much. People just like want to be part of this Afrobeat growth, and then yes, every young boy that has talent has seen people from the street that had nothing blow up.
Do you think your the music you do is quite balanced? I mean, there's the indigenous side in terms of using Yoruba as an indigenous artist, and then there are also songs where it's English, pidgin. It's just there's a balance to it. But do you think it puts you at a disadvantage on the international market with the way a lot of you guys are getting access to international collaborations and international performances and stuff? Do you think it puts you at a disadvantage to get in the international market because you're indigenous?
No, definitely not. Because there's so many songs from Nigeria that's actually doing great outside the country that if you listen to, most of them are pidgin. Like it's not proper, like 100% English. So that I don't think there's no limitation to it. Like indigenous, our own indigenous doesn't mean it's just Yoruba. So I don't think there's any limitation to like music is way beyond the language. You understand? If you there's so many songs in like South African song that crossed to Nigeria, from South Africa to Nigeria is international. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if it has to be America or UK. If a song flies from Rwanda to somewhere, it is like crossing across. All the all this South Africa. Yeah, you understand? So so I don't think there's any limitation to it. Like it's just the right plugins and the right connect, the right deals, the right label, the right structure,
and dollars.
And then the right marketing budget, and then there will be limitation to whatsoever you're saying.
Do you think artists are selling their souls to the distribution deals that a lot of them sign these days?
Do you know anything about distribution deals?
Quite a lot actually.
Yeah, so basically,
like a lot.
No.
Yes.
So I don't think anyone is gonna be selling their soul for distribution deals. There's difference between distributing your song like we a company
Mm-hmm.
licensing you, like that's you giving them to help you distribute, and there's
Yes.
a difference between you signing to the company, and
Yes.
then because you're signed to the company, they have to distribute your songs.
Distribution license.
Yeah. So you can literally just distribute without being signed as an artist under.
We do understand that. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm talking about being signed under these distribution labels.
Yeah, so basically, depending on your contracts, some people like might sell their soul. Some people might have the right lawyer to like make sure their contract is well patterned. You understand? Depending on what you settle for. A lot of people settle for what's gonna hurt them, while a lot of people would never settle for that. So like it is not something that it is like that. It is if you want it to be like that. If you don't get the right people to like make you have the right contract, then it is you selling your soul because you didn't like check properly, or because of what you want right now.
So are you saying essentially that every artist that has been involved in a bad deal, it is the artist's fault?
Obviously, I'm not saying like 100%. It might be the situation of the artist at the moment, and feels like maybe the artist feel like this is what I need right now to actually move on to the next level, and then you feel like, okay, whatsoever comes with it, yeah, I don't mind. But right now, everyone is awake. Is back like some years back, like it's not really a bad thing. Like people learn from, a lot of us are now learning from some people's mistake, you understand? So it's normal to make some mistakes sometimes, so like you don't make it the second time. So right now everyone is awake, way awake than just getting into any bad contract, except that you don't have the right people. Yeah.
Okay. Now, album parts of the year is what it is.
Yeah.
Everyone's releasing albums. Which album are you feeling the most? Be honest. Burna Boy's album is out. Amale's album is out. Fireboy's album is out.
Yeah.
Who else? And then there are quite a number of
I'm listening, like literally Nigeria, we're actually like doing great right now. Everyone is actually putting Nigeria on the map, and then they make fantastic music. Love Damini is great. Fireboy Playboy album is great. Rave and Roses, Rema's album is great. Fireboy's album, my favorite song is Compromise. Like Rema and I'm anticipating Bella's album as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so like it's just that the way
on Malay. Wait time you dey quarrel with him.
So literally the only reason I haven't dropped this year is because I dropped a project last year, which
it's not even up to a year.
Yeah, so like the best songs, I haven't stopped recording since then, but I obviously can't just jump out of the album and then just. So basically, I'm about to start dishing out tracks again. I'm probably dropping my first track. I'm dropping the last video of the album on Friday, and then it's gonna be like back to back of new songs, and then trust me, there are new sounds and there are new crazy stuffs coming out.
So tell me about the it's not a long haul, but the long haul, the stretch of you not releasing music. Obviously, you put out a project, but other than that, it's unlike you.
Yeah.
To be honest,
it's
unlike you. It's almost like we get something every quarter, at least a feature. So it's going to be, I want to say, nearby the first time ever that you would take that long.
Yeah.
Not particularly away, because your music is still out there, still banging, continuity on most records, but at least every quarter we get a record from you.
Yeah.
Be it worst case scenario, a feature at least.
Yeah.
You know, but this situation was different. Why? What were you working on?
Yeah, so last year, I think same thing happened last year. I think my first single last year was about November, but it wasn't obvious because I made like some songs towards the ending of the year before that
crossed over
crossed
into that year,
to like middle of the year, and then I dropped my first single. I think September, and then I now dropped an album in November. Yeah, so basically, I don't think I would. After this time, it will be very long before I take a long break again. Yeah, but there's just some things that has to be patterned.
E.g., family
involved, family. There are a lot of things that has to do with my personal life and not just my career alone. So basically,
is it the love part of it?
Love?
Is it love?
Look at it like love.
No, I don't think.
But it's about to be like a whole sensation. Trust me. So like I have like close to 4 videos I already shot. Like then this year, even before the end of the year, like I'm gonna be putting out songs like back to back. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. That said, so we're not expecting any album from you anytime soon. No, not yet, but singles and bangers.
Yeah.
Collaboration to expect?
Definitely.
Who?
Collaborations?
Yes.
Yo,
to expect.
You see now. My colleagues.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. You see.
Okay. So is it the familiar faces or are we going another direction? Familiar face is davido. Yes, sir. Davido is your bro. Even when you guys don't release records together, there's always a video of you guys, hanging out or something. There's always something. Regular faces. Irregular faces.
So basically, I'm dropping the last video of the album on Friday, like the final video, which was the reason why I delayed my first single this year because I shot the video like twice. I wasn't like
contented.
So I had to shoot it again. So it's dropping this Friday.
Did you change videographers?
Yeah.
Who shot the first one?
You always want to know everything.
Information is power,
the person's name is Jamiu Kalikotubi.
That's a big lie. Nobody calls that. It's the same way. Hey, what was that?
You don't know Jamiu.
You stop saying all those things.
No, I don't.
Kapachi Marimari Chupaco.
Casablanca.
Then he had Casablanca.
Isn't it?
Yeah, why?
Everything.
Why did you drop that?
I didn't drop it.
You just don't say it anymore.
Did you
outgrow it? To be honest.
I still say in some of my songs, basically not all the songs, but if you listen to my album, that's only because it's Kapachi Marimari Chupaco in LA. It's there now, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Not be the same. That year, if you enter here, you go don't talk Kapachi.
Oh, you mean me like
4 times?
No, come on now. Yes, it's turned to the slogan that.
So why don't you say anymore like before?
So when I just walking into you, I should just shouting Kapachi Marimari Chupaco. Is that what you want?
Even now, you are even saying Kapachi Marimari Chupaco with accent. Oh, bro. Okay. If you were to advise artists, first things first, I want artists with similar background to yours, right? Not the ones that have come ready with trillions of naira to enter music industry because they are there. People that have to strive from 0 naira, 0 kobo. As an artist, no investment at the initial stage. How would you advise them to get in the game?
I don't know, man. Like the way it is now, I don't think it is. Even if you like blow without money, like you eventually still need the money to keep up. So it's far beyond just blow it up right away. Like
that literally brought that. See, look, honestly, that was the bed of stone, Asha, to the next question, which is,
Yeah.
do you agree that the music industry is too expensive?
There's nothing like expensive is never too expensive. Like if you know what, like when you want to achieve something, you don't see like
Not for you.
Yeah, right
You know
now
that you're not the. You know that you are not part of this
that's what I'm
conversation
saying.
about.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
for the average boy trying to blow on the street.
Yes, definitely. 1 million naira is expensive to some people.
Is 1 million enough?
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. 500,000 naira is expensive to some people.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Some other people, their expensive is 50 million naira to them, or 15 million naira, or 100 million naira to them. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying now. You could literally still blow up with like influence and through the gram and then whatsoever. So you're asking me if like just listen, you asked me like someone like me that never had something, like never had money to like the people, you can still get your way through, but you would eventually still need money. Yeah, so there's not how you're gonna do it. So you saying I should advise, like I can only advise like, yeah, keep doing whatever you can do, like to like don't stop. Make sure you can like use the opportunities or whatsoever platform to like get seen, either social media or like going to like remember in the hood there are places like people go for like rap competitions and like that. But you eventually still need money to be consistent and then to still live to what you actually say you want to like live for.
Excuse me. Now, you have a new record? You have a record out?
Yeah, I'll be dropping my first official single next month, September. Titled JABOTI. September 16th.
It's the set date. I will not move it forward.
Yeah, it can be moved forward. You can, I don't know. That's not supposed to. It's not starting, but about September 16th for now.
Okay. Yeah. What was the creative process in making that song?
I think I made that song like, if not like close to a year ago or something. Yeah, so
there's a lot of these records that we hear, or some of these hit records that we hear. The truth is, a lot of you actually most likely recorded them like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago.
The best of the songs
and all of that. Is it that you guys, are you indirectly trying to tell us that a lot of you are ahead of time?
Best of the songs are in our hard drive. Yeah, trust me. Best of the, like lots of them. Like Lagos Anthem took me like more than a year to actually put out to like no, but you know the problem is when we make songs that we like, we'll go to the studio the next day, we'll like make another one. Like you see me when I came in, I'm listening to because I just recorded it last night. So I'm still so before I have to listen.
That record is fire, by the way.
So I have to listen to it like back to back. I was in the studio with Odumodu Black last night. Recorded 2 songs. So like I'll listen to it as I'm going home. I'll listen to it whenever I want to shower. I'll listen until I'm like contented. Like okay,
it's good to go.
Yeah, like not even good to go. Me, I'm enjoying it. I already know it's good to go. I'm enjoying it for myself right now. Then when I record another song and I'm feeling down now, then I'll chill on that one. Yeah. So it's like moving. If it's not my song, then the person has to drop it. But me, if it's me, I just know that I'm having them, I'm piling them up. And then when I like want to drop, I just pick out like numbers of them and then sit down with like people that I'm gonna listen to as well. So it's not just gonna be like for my own years alone. Then we'll sit down with like, which one are you feeling? Which one? Most times like we're always close to each other, then we just select the one that's gonna go out.
All right. So to move away from that aspect, there's a growing level of there's an increase in the level of protecting mental health and its awareness and protecting and safeguarding your mental health and stuff like that. And as for creatives, it's, I wouldn't say we're special people, but you know, it takes a toll. you're almost at the center of that conversation. How do you guard your mental health? You know they get anything.
Why would they get? Everyone does, bro. This thing just once
there's bread,
bro.
Mental health is okay. So all the mental health problem now, money.
My bro. Now when you think about something, you don't balance. But once bread falling, bro, mental health go do okay. That once mental health chop Chinese shop on two, when mental clean already. Thank God for life. Mental health go do okay. Mental health chop Chinese, drink whiskey sour, drink you
be alright.
Now when every time you see something chop, you call the entire body.
Wow.
Yes, now
I've never heard this description of mental.
Hey, boo.
Okay. Look, man, Zlatan, you're the best. Thank you so much for coming through.
God bless, man.
You're absolutely amazing. More records, we can't wait. More collaborations, we can't wait. An international collaboration, will that be happening anytime soon?
Definitely. I've got some.
My spirit is telling me that it's something from the UK.
Because
yeah.
Bro, trust me, man. I'm working on a lot of stuffs, and then I'm actually grateful for where I am right now because it's actually not easy. Actually working in a lot of stuffs, new sounds, love new music, and then I'm about to start dropping them. And eventually, when you start listening to them, I know you remember this interview, and then you'll be able to catch up on what I said on this interview. Yeah. That's it, bro.
Yes, sir. Now, guys, it's time to get to the best part of the show, live session. Watch, let's go.
Yeah, you already know it's your boy Zlatan Ibile, Kapachi, my Chupaco, and I'm live on EchooRoom. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to you, bro.